This morning on DC News Now, cold air moves into our region, and you can see temperatures in the 30s when you walk out the door today. Plus, crime concerns in the district.
Everyone that goes out of business in a city is a great loss.
How rising crime rates caused 2 local restaurants to shut down permanently. House Republicans unveiling a plan to avoid a government shutdown later this week. A look at the chances the package gets approved. Plus, the biggest day in shopping is almost here. We're breaking down the best Black Friday deals you can take advantage of.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. Seattle wins it.
A Commanders loss in the final seconds of the game. What's next for Washington as the team falls further from the playoff picture?
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Taking a live look outside this morning. It's 8 o'clock on a Monday morning. We just had a little crisis in here with a bug. a furry bug. It was pretty scary. All right, thanks for joining us. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're all kind of like...
Good morning to you. Corey James. Lex is in for Shanika this morning. Yes. She's tracking the roads out there. Jackie's tracking the conditions with the forecast.
I guess it's so cold outside that the bugs are coming inside.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It was big.
Yeah.
She didn't look.
Thankfully, I did not see it.
So like a crustacean or something.
But now I'm hearing descriptions, so I am getting this weird image in my mind, and I'm not liking it.
No,
anyway.
I didn't like seeing it.
I don't know if people will like the temperatures out there this morning either, but I know Corey does because he likes the cool.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to wear shorts.
Yeah,
it's crisp.
It's crisp. Anyway, temperatures right now, 20s and 30s. Currently 39 right now in D.C. We're right at the freezing mark, though, in Hagerstown. Seeing those 20s as you head farther back out towards the west. Right now, Woodstock, you're coming at 23. Thankfully, Manassas, you're now into the upper 20s. We were just at 23 ahead of the top of this hour. Visibility low back over towards Cumberland, Kaiser, and Woodstock, a mile or less through the day today, though. We'll see those temperatures climbing back into the 50s with the sunshine. But as we get towards later on this evening, falling back in the low 50s after sunset at 5 p.m. I'll have more details with the rest of that 8-day forecast for the 8 o'clock hour. But Lex is back with the all-important look at those roadways. How's traffic at this hour?
Well, I wish I had better news, but you can tell by the drive times here. Hagerstown to Frederick looking okay on 70 eastbound. We did have that accident there on the side, but 270 not looking great. It's going to take you about an hour to get from Frederick to the Capitol Beltway. No accidents there on 270, but there is just some congestion that's got people really backed up there. I-95 to the 270 spur, that's 49 minutes. That's more than triple how long it normally takes people to get on that road. We're going to take a look at that on the cameras coming up.
All right, Lex, thank you. Time right now is 8:02. D.C. police are investigating 3 homicides that happened in just 24 hours. The first took place on Benning Road in Northeast around 3 a.m. yesterday. Police say a victim was found shot inside a car. Authorities say he died at the scene. Right now, a suspect is currently in custody. The next incident, they say, was a deadly stabbing on 16th Street in Northwest around 8 a.m. yesterday. Police say the man had multiple stab wounds. Right now, that investigation is ongoing. And yesterday evening, another person was killed on Congress Street in Southeast. We are working to learn more about how that victim was killed. A D.C. police officer is accused of driving under the influence and interfering with the traffic stop.
Officers say he was trying to obstruct the other officers from arresting his girlfriend for DUI. Our Liberty Zabala live at MPD headquarters with more on the arrest. Liberty, good morning.
Good morning, Tanaya and Corey. Well, such a bizarre incident. MPD says Officer John Bewley showed up to the traffic stop of his girlfriend in a marked police vehicle, even though he was off duty, and then started yelling. Now, Metropolitan Police say this incident happened at around 3:30 Saturday morning. They say they were investigating a female suspect for DUI in the 1600 block of Connecticut Avenue Northwest. The woman stated she was on the phone with her boyfriend, who is an MPD officer. That's when police say Officer John Bewley showed up to the scene, then started yelling at his girlfriend to leave the scene with him. Other officers told him to stay away. They placed him in handcuffs. That's when officers noticed a strong odor of alcohol and asked Bewley to take a field sobriety test, but he refused. Now, police did arrest Officer Bewley for resisting arrest and for DUI. He did plead not guilty, but is due back in court in December. For now, live here in Northwest DC, Liberty Zabala, DC News Now.
All right, thank you, Liberty. Your time right now is 8:04 this morning. A former Maryland state trooper is expected to be in court this morning for charges related to sexually abusing a minor. Brian Murphy was previously convicted for possessing child pornography in 2008. In 2019, he was arrested for soliciting and sexually abusing a minor between 2003 and 2007. This morning, he will go before a jury. He is expected to be in court every day this week.
And Fairfax County Police are investigating a string of overnight robberies they believe are connected. The 4 robberies took place last night in Lincolnia and Newington. Police say 3 or 4 suspects were seen in a car that was silver or gray, possibly a Nissan or Hyundai with tinted windows. All right, time right now is 8:05. New data is highlighting an increase in violence at DC's Youth Services Center. DC leaders and some parents are placing blame on staffing shortages and a lack of resources. Data from the Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services shows there were 36 critical incidents and 35 injuries to youth last month. Parents who have kids inside are concerned for their safety.
Having them locked in like they dogs and treating them like they dog is not right. They had them in the cell, locked in the cell with no sheets, no water for 2 days.
There's a lot of frustrated youth in here, and as a result of being frustrated, they've been acting out in various ways.
DC does have an Office of Independent Juvenile Justice Facilities oversight, but the mayor's order that created it is in the process of ending. And 2 DC restaurants are closing its doors.
That is right. Both locations of Brine Oyster Bar and Seafood House closing due to what they say is an increase in violence. The restaurant had its final dinner service over the weekend. In a statement, the Restaurant Association of Metropolitan Washington says they are saddened by another restaurant closure. They say restaurants facing rising crime, tip wage issues, and inflation.
Last month, there were like 6 murders in this environment. I don't blame anybody for wanting to move out of it.
You understand the businesses, what's at stake for the owners. Everyone that goes out of business in a city is a great loss.
The owners of the restaurant say they have explored options to navigate the violent crime, but have to close the doors. And to help these businesses, the mayor announced her Act Now legislation. Now, there are new penalties for directing organized retail theft and additional charges for wearing a mask while committing a crime. The DC Council has also expanded its camera rebate program for businesses. And finally, the new police chief says more officers will be on the streets.
Meantime, DC Police Executive Assistant Chief Sean Benedict is leaving the department to take a job with Capitol Police. Earlier this year, Benedict worked as an interim DC Police Chief after Chief Robert Conti stepped down. New Police Chief Pamela Smith appointed Jeffrey Carroll to replace Benedict. Carroll is the Assistant Chief of the Internal Affairs Bureau. And Governor Wes Moore and Maryland officials are celebrating getting the bid for Greenbelt to become the new location of the FBI headquarters. This comes as questions, though, are being raised by FBI Director Christopher Wray about the selection process, saying it was flawed. Wray says an official of the General Services Administration posed a conflict of interest in the decision to overrule a recommendation for the new location to be Springfield, Virginia. Maryland Congressman Steny Hoyer says Maryland is moving forward.
An objective reading of all the facts led to the selection of the FBI headquarters at Greenbelt, Maryland, because it's best for the country, best for the FBI, and best for the people.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen says it was wrong for Director Wray to challenge the character of the site selection committee.
Time right now is 8:08 this morning. DC council members fighting to stop $20 million from being removed from the city's rental assistance fund. It was set up to help people living in the district avoid being evicted. Councilmember Robert White says the program went through its $43 million budget in just 5 months during the last fiscal year. Now lawmakers say the mayor is requesting to move $20 million away from the fund.
My office has been flooded with calls from Ward 4 residents that need rental assistance but have nowhere to go to turn to. When someone in DC desperately needs help to keep their family housed, or our answer can never just be no. And right now, we have to keep saying no.
Lawmakers say they are working to spread the rental assistance program funds throughout the year. All right, well, anyone who's done it will tell you undergoing cancer treatment is very difficult.
Yeah, but now several local house cleaning businesses are giving cancer patients and their families one less thing to worry about, and it doesn't cost them a penny. DC News Now's Chris Flanagan has a story.
A vacuum hums across a rug in one of Doretta Claggett's bedrooms. The cleaning crew from Maryland Spotless Maid Service is giving her Montgomery County home a free cleaning.
They give you some type of space in your mind that you can breathe a little bit. And that's what it does to me. It gives me a chance to simply breathe.
And to not worry about cleaning her home. The Gaithersburg Company teamed up with a nonprofit called Cleaning for a Reason. Through their partnership, they offer free house cleanings for patients battling cancer. Like Doretta, who has breast cancer.
I try to learn to do things on my own.
The charity forwards the names of local cancer patients, which are given by nurses, cancer care providers, or social workers to various cleaning companies, like Maryland Spotless Maid Service. Owner Rachel Wiley then donates 2 free house cleanings for 2 patients each over a 2-month period.
If we can come in and put a smile on their face and have their home be cleaned for a day, a week, a month, then it's all worth it.
The charity hits close to home for Wiley. Both her mother and father died of cancer. She understands firsthand the difficulties and stress that come with a cancer diagnosis and treatment. So for Wiley, cleaning a house for free so a cancer patient can focus on rest and recovery is priceless.
Trying to keep a house up, trying to keep things going, and you're fighting for your life. So basically, mentally, you're going up and down every day. So when you have people come in to offer you service and stuff, it really, it helps you, it relieves you.
Since its founding in 2006, Cleaning for a Reason and its partners have provided free home cleaning for more than 51,000 cancer patients and their families across the U.S. and Canada, including the Claggetts.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love that story.